Hi everyone, I'm Jackie Chaffins, your Norwex Independent Sales Consultant, and I wanted to bring you all the Norwex infamous chicken demo. This is really how I want to show you how Norwex is able to remove a lot of your dirt, contaminants, bacteria from a surface so much better than the products that we've been using pretty much our whole lives up until the point that we discover Norwex. So what I want to do is I have my table here and my assistant, if you can see him, and I have this raw chicken. And what I'm going to do with this chicken is I'm going to smear it over the table. I'm going to get a really good smear on this. I think we can all relate to having kind of prepped chicken or something and you just get it everywhere. So there it is. And now what I'm going to do here, this is the science NCIS portion of all of this, is now that I've put my chicken on there for this demo, I'm going to just put some powder on top of it, and this powder is going to attract a black light. That way we can just kind of see everything. So, okay, so I think I've got my whole area. So let's see if it can pick it up with the black light that we're going to use so that you can see everything there. Now, I know that a lot of times, a lot of us have used these single-use wipes. And so I've got one of these here that I am going to clean part of this with, and we'll see how well that cleans. So I've got the wipe, and now I'm going to try and wipe it up. Okay? So what you can see is it's all still here. Okay? I've just used this wipe, and I thought I've done a good job. If I didn't have the black light on it, I'm thinking that this is all set now and clean. But I can tell now that it's not. So now I'm going to take my Norwex cloth. And again, I've taken my Norwex microfiber cloth. I have it folded in the square so I have as much contact as I can. This is the Enviro cloth. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe. Okay, I'm going to do a simple wipe on the surface. I'm going to clean like I would normally clean here. So what you can see is I have picked up all this stuff. If you look at the table, I know that like when I wiped, I missed it, and I would kind of go over my area and I would just do this. So what I've done is I've literally removed from the surface all of that chickeny bacteria that was sitting there. One other thing I want to point out is that a lot of times if you pay attention to the wipes that you use, you're actually supposed to leave them wet on the surface for 4 minutes in order to get that kind of disinfectant that we're told about. So you actually have to literally take a bunch of these and lay them out and lay enough of them out that your surface stays wet for 4 minutes. And that's how you get that disinfectant. I know I wasn't using them that way. So all the times that I believed I was disinfecting, I really wasn't. And with this, I love Norwex because I'm not worrying about disinfecting how long I'm keeping it on the surface and wet. That's not a concern of mine. I have literally wiped with my Norwex cloth. It's all in this cloth. It's no longer on my surface. And now I can go rinse and hang to dry, and anything that's in this cloth, I know from the backlock that's in there, it's not going to be allowed to grow, it's going to die, and I don't need to worry about that in my home anymore. So I hope you enjoyed this demo, and stay tuned for more.